Accent every note, and when you get to the eighth notes at 234, there's a little separation. You want to make sure you have just enough time to catch each of those notes. The notes at 233, after you play the B flat, A flat is a whole step down, which is the same as a G sharp, but it feels different because you're using a third finger. The G flat is a whole step down using the second finger, but that's the same note as the F sharp. And then G flat to F is the first note of 234. That's a half step. Fourth finger E flat. D is a half step. Then D flat is a half step. It's the same as C sharp, and you're playing it with a second finger. So you can just think of C sharp here instead of D flat. Then for the next note, it's another E flat. What I would do with the second finger down, I'd put the third finger next to that, and then the fourth finger next to that. All three fingers close together and touching. That's how you'll know where the E flat is. Then open E for the E natural. F, D, B flat, A flat. For the G flat, a whole step, it's the same as an F sharp, and then F is a half step right underneath the G flat. 236, the tremolo, we're going to half tempo here. So, quarter note was about 60 on the metronome at the beginning. Now at 236, an eighth note equals 60. So 1 and 2 and 3 and so it's very slow. And you have a forte piano and then a crescendo to the third beat, decrescendo to the first beat of the next measure. That's 237, and a crescendo all the way through that measure to the chord at the beginning of the next measure, which is the last chord of the piece. And you can choose just one of the three notes there to play. So from 236, it's going to go something like this: 1 and 2 and 3